forget to watch the road.
Yep. I'm not even like looking at the camera, to be honest. Okay, how's it going, guys? Peshkatz here, and we just got finished with the tournament at Grand Panda Canyon,
Yep.
which is the place where Mike actually he topped one of their local tournaments a year ago. So, or like last year when he and June came to Japan.
No such luck today.
Yeah. No one cares about your tournament though. We only care about what happened after the tournament. So, anyways, yeah, Mike topped there when he came with June, and so his deck list and like his name are in like the binder,
Yeah.
where they keep all the like winning deck lists, and it's also like on Twitter somewhere buried.
Yeah.
But anyways, so the tournament today was 14 people, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so 14 people. I played Roselia again, and I went 2-1. I won my first round against Attack on Titan. He was playing a green and red build with Gold Bar Gate, and he was playing Krista level 1 and Hanji Clock Shoot level 3. And so some of the interesting cards that he ran in his deck were the 0/0 Krista and Ymir. And so the Ymir is 0025, and she gains 2,000 times the level of the character across from her. And he definitely used that to kill my level 3. And then there's a 0/0 Krista that combos with it. So the Krista has two effects. The first one is all copies of that 0/0 Ymir get plus 2k. So against my level 3s, his level 0 Ymir was attacking for 10-5. Plus like brainstorm power, because I put it in center slot. So it was like 11-5 level 0. And yeah, that was kind of rip my level 3s. And the other effect of the Krista is it's an act ability. You can discard the level 0 Ymir to do an Akatsuki. And so he would repeatedly search out and salvage more copies of Ymir so that he could just use their effect, use the Krista's effect over and over and over again and just mill through his deck if he was ever in a bad spot. So I thought that was really cool. When you think about it, the Ymir plus Krista on board is actually like really strong, because it's a cost 0, it's a 4/5 against level 1s, a 6/5, or it's a 4/5 against level 0s, a 6/5 against level 1s, which is like, that's like a level 1 beater power anyway. And you have it on this level 0. And at level, against level 2, it goes up to 8/5. Like most people don't play level 2s on the board, so it doesn't really matter too much. But like if you're out at level 1, and then he triggered a gate and was able to salvage another 2 on Rico so that he could clock it when he hit level 2 and then do Chica Yo. So he basically had like everything that he needed all set up. And then also when he refreshed, right before he refreshed, he triggered 3-2 Yo, so he was able to just pay it out immediately with the Chica. That was pretty unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure he like put it on the bottom, because he played Mari like 5 times. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he just like played all his Maris, put a Yo like 4th from the bottom, and then he knew that he would trigger it, and then, you know, that happened. So I ended up losing that game. Turns out Yo deals a lot of damage, and being able to early play it is still really good. I haven't like tested out any Love Live Sunshine because I don't have it, so I'm not sure how good the Azusa is versus 2 on Rico and being able to double early play.
It's good.
Is it good?
It's good. good.
Okay.
I would do a Rico choice over Akatsuki.
Okay. All right, so Mike actually plays Love Live Sunshine, so he can answer that question better than I can. Round 3, I played against a Magic Konosuba deck. He was playing 4 gates for the level 1 Union and 4 stock souls for the new Union, the one with the bunny suit, and then 4 stock souls for the level 3 Megumin combo, and now it also double climax combos with the level 1 Megumin, which on reverse it lets you stock charge 1 and salvage the level 3 Megumin, I believe. So that's a pretty good card. It's also like 25 bucks because it's a trigger campaign card. That game was going pretty well for me. Like, I got pretty much everything I wanted. I was able to generate like a crap ton of cards at 0 because he couldn't kill my stuff. And then I also turn 1 use Sayo Bomb effect to kill his dude and then also save my Sayo. I set up a 5-card field at level 0, which allowed me to use my 1/1 event to search out 2 Yukinas, and that went with the 3rd Yukina in my hand, so that when I hit level 1, I can just drop 3 Yukinas and then play book and then just go. At one point, he was at like 2-4, and he hit me to level 3, and he was 6 out because he just triggered 2 in a row. And like as soon as I hit level 3, he was just like, I'm so dead. And then I dropped double Yukina, and then he was dead. So I ended up going 2-1. I was in a 3-way tie for 3rd place. And yeah, so that was how my night went. So can I switch cameras after it started recording?
Good question. I don't know.
All right, anyways. So Mike, why don't you tell us about,
Here.
why don't you tell us about yours?
All right. I played
The same
Actually, no,
archetype.
archetype as the deck I used yesterday, which is Lisa level 1 into Mocha level 3. I changed a couple cards here and there, added in. I added back in the 1-0 Rimi support and the 1-0 Rimi bomb package, and then I changed the 2-1 stock swap Saya events into the 1-0 counter Saya events to try to get some more utility off, and then pump my Lisa level 1 so she can reverse things. But everything else was about the same. My round 1 I faced against Bang Dream. He was playing Mocha level 3 and Round level 1 on the same code bar, and then he was playing 4 empty gates just for gates. Nothing much to say there, I think. He just took a bunch of damage, and then I took less damage to him. The Mocha didn't really matter, so I won that game. It was pretty boring. Round 2, I faced against, I think, the guy Rando played round 3, which is...
Wait.
I played against the Konosuba
guy, yeah.
Yun into, and then a double Megumin level 1, level 3 combo. He ate a bunch of damage early game, and he was pretty behind on damage. And then he triple Yun me, got a bunch of stock and resources. And then I canceled too much, so I got stuck at level 2. And I started bleeding resources a lot. And then it came down to there was a turn where I wasn't really compressed because I was running out of options in terms of hand size and card quality options. So I couldn't clean my board against Megumin. So then he played 2 Megumins and comboed, and then I died from the double Megumin shoots. Even though I had the Rimi out, he gets to use the Megumin first because they both happen at the same time, so I couldn't move my Rimis away or my characters away. So I died from that. And then, let's go this way. Round 3, I played against ReZero.
It was actually the guy that I played yesterday, round 4, that was playing Girlfriend Beta.
Yeah.
And then today he was playing a yellow, blue, it's tricolor ReZero actually, yeah?
Yeah, it's yellow, blue, red here with Krush, Wind, and Ram Gate. And then like the Amelia Brainstormer from Booster Pack, and then Puck 1-0s. So his whole goal is to search the wall and heal all day, which he did. Because it turns out Krush and Pucks with counter are way bigger than Amelia than my Lisa's. So my Lisa's couldn't get any reverses for anything. And then I bled hand immediately after that. And it was pretty one-sided. I didn't stand a chance because he just walled and healed all game.
He was running the 1-0.
Yeah, he ran like a bunch of
1-0.
counters. He ran the mill 3 counter, the 1-1 mill 3 counter. He ran the Krush counter, the 2-1 that rests the character.
Oh, that you mean the? That's not Krush.
Wait, is it not Krush?
No, it's Priscilla.
Oh, Priscilla. Yeah, Priscilla counter.
And he also ran the Felix 1-0, right?
Yeah, he ran the to Kyo. So it's a pretty standard Japanese kind of style where they just wall forever. And since I'm playing on reverse with Lisa, I just got crushed. I just got crushed.
You got crushed.
I got crushed. So yeah, I went 1-2. It was a fun time.
Okay, but nobody cares about that. We want to know what happened after the tournament.
Okay, so I wanted my salty run back. Not really, I just wanted to play more games. So I asked one of the Japanese guys after the tournament ended, see if he wanted to play a friendly match, and he's like, all right.
And it was the Megumin player.
Yeah, it was the Megumin player that I lost to. So I bring out my Little Buster's Exodia deck against his Tularu Alien Sisters deck. And I proceed to have the most godlike game.
The second most godlike.
The second most godlike. The first most godlike is on Peshkatz's channel. But the second most godlike game, where I started trying to do Exodia combo at 2-2, standbying out 3-2 Riki. I didn't get the standby trigger or any climax trigger at that attack. But the very next turn, I was at level 3, and I did it again. So I tried to do Exodia twice, which is not very often that you get to do it twice. And I would have done it. My third attack would have been
a
standby. But he died because I played the +2 soul for the 1-0 Rin, and then he just did a bunch of damage. But the funniest part was that the player I played against, he had a bunch of friends with him, as well as several people that were playing games across from us, some casuals. And then, like, I don't think any of them knew what the cards did, except for like some peanut gallery people. So then, like, they were reading cards and they were like oohing, ahhing. So it was a fun time, kind of showing some locals what this Exodia combo does, like the whole wackiness of it. And then when the game ended, they were just like, oh, omoshirokata, sugeyo, sugeyo, that kind of side comment. So yeah, that was the highlight of my day, I think, in terms of Weiss first games.
Yeah, definitely the best part of that game. Definitely the best part of that game was so the guy was at like 3-2, and then you played +2 soul.
Yeah.
Swung for 3, it hits. Side for 2, and then like Mike was actually hoping that it canceled.
Yeah, like, why do you die? Oh, porque you don't live.
Yeah. So Mike sides for 2, the guy dies, and then he starts cleaning up his cards, and I'm over here. I'm like mana mana mana, and then I like flip over Mike's top card, and it's a standby, and then everybody goes fucking crazy.
So I would have restood with a +2 soul. It was a fun time. He didn't have a really good game though, so he kind of just ate the shit.
But it's okay. It was entertaining.
Yeah,
like,
it was super entertaining. Like everyone had a blast, maybe except for the guy that lost.
Me? I mean, like, at least like if you're gonna lose, like.
Yeah, it was casuals anyway.
You lose against like a hilarious deck that like you've never like seen the strategy of before. So that was a lot of fun.
All right, so we're going down this street now with a lot of food. You know what? We're gonna. So I turned the camera toward the front so you guys can see what kind of stuff we're seeing. So this is the street right by Kandaeki, and there's a lot of different food places here. Like, it's got a little bit of variety for everyone. You got the bars, you got the standing ones. Basically, the only thing they have in common is they probably all serve alcohol because people like to drink. But yeah, we're gonna try to find a place to eat some good food. It's our last night here in Tokyo. Tomorrow we fly back to the Americas. So, what looks good? Alright, well, that's been our day. And see you guys later. So this is what we decided on dinner. Randall with a steak. Look at that steak. 400 grams. Rice.
420. 420.
420 grams.
420 blaze it grams.
I got like 454 grams. Rice here.
How's it going, guys? Peshkatz here with Peshkatz.
And Peshkatz.
And also Peshkatz.
Wait, that's 3 Peshkatz. All right, only Peshkatz and Peshkatz.
All right, Peshkatz here with Peshkatz, and we're currently on our way back to the hotel, where we will pick up our luggage and then head to the airport. We just had our last outing, where Mike picked up some Love Live. What are they called?
It's a school idol collection.
School idol collection cards for a friend of ours.
Yep.
And then we also got to check out this nice sandwich and like coffee shop.
Yep.
It was really good. We went to it yesterday actually. We got some very delicious parfaits, a picture of which I will post now. And today we got more parfaits, and also some nice hot sandwiches for lunch. I got
pictures of which will also be
pictures of which will
now.
be what he said. Yeah. So those were good. How was yours? You got the honey mustard chicken sandwich?
Mine was okay. I enjoyed the hotness of it more than the ingredients, I think. So it could have been better, but I still enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then mine was like a bacon egg, and it had some like coleslaw as well. The coleslaw was actually pretty nice. But I do agree that like the sandwich being hot definitely made it a lot better. Like I don't think it would have been nearly as good cold.
Yep.
Yeah, our trip is pretty wrapped up at this point. My overall thoughts on the trip, obviously we didn't really venture too far outside of this area. If I had like more money, then we would have been able to go around more and do like more touristy stuff, but we pretty much stayed in like the Kanda Akiba area for like 99% of this trip. So like at some point I definitely would like to come back to Japan and do touristy stuff in like other areas of Japan, but that's gonna have to wait until like I can get funds back up for that, and also I probably want some really good reason to make the trip back to Japan, and other than just to do touristy stuff. So like if there's like another really hype concert or something, I don't know, but there would have to be like a really good reason. I wouldn't just come back here to just try to do touristy stuff, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, not worth it.
Yeah. Okay, so Mike, do you have any thoughts on the trip?
Nope, I'm just glad everything went off without a hitch. We got here safely, the hotel checked in safely, got to the concert venue no problem, and I got to see Rosalia live. That was pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. So when I'm traveling, and I'm like,
pretty sure we crossed it.
When I'm traveling, I always like kind of have in the back of my mind like the things that can go wrong, kind of like as a fail-safe for remembering things I need to do or things I need to bring. So it's nice that that kind of stress is relieved once the main event is done. Like once we actually got in the Rosalia venue, I was like, whoa, thank God. Actually everything's finished, right? So major shout outs to June for helping us get the tickets for Rosalia while he was in Japan a couple of months ago for Worlds. Because without his help, I don't think we could have gotten them, at least for very decent prices.
We would have probably had to pay like, what, like 1.5 to 2
Yeah,
times?
we paid, when we tried to get the tickets, it was already above cost compared to if had you just ordered the Blu-ray. When June checked for us when he was in Japan back in January, the Blu-rays were all sold out, and then he had to buy a code off of Yahoo Auctions for something like 12K.
And retail was like what, 6 or 7?
Something like that. It's like 12K for the codes to even try to win the lottery to get in, and then the tickets were around 9K a piece, so it ended up being like around 15K per person for just the tickets, which actually was very reasonable.
In retrospect.
Yeah, aftermarket ticket sales, especially for the kind of seats we got, were way above that, like at least a couple hundred. So
especially if those tickets were A block, but
yeah, turns out A block sucks and B block is the best, and we basically got like the dead center of B block, so our seats were really good.
Our seats were amazing.
Yeah. Outside of that, I think it's not my first time on Akiba, so I'm a bit more familiar, and I'm a bit less in awe compared to my first time, but it was still enjoyable nonetheless.
Yeah.
Pretty much got to look around everything, not once but twice. Played the arcade games we wanted to play, found the cars we wanted to find, and yeah, I think it was a pretty successful trip overall, in my opinion. Okay.
All right, cool. So I think that'll conclude this section of the vlog. Our hotel is like right across the street, so we're gonna grab our stuff, head off to the airport, and we will see you guys back in America. Bye.
More